there, beloved one. I'm Monica Bermudez, an intuitive quantum energy healer, and I want to talk about this LIONSGATE. 5 things you need to know about it, 5 energetic themes, and intuitively what I'm feeling right now for the collective and how potent this LIONSGATE portal gateway is for us. Every year, I just feel it grows in greater momentum, and it's very unique every year. So for this year, 2023, as we're about to step into August, the energy has already been building up, to say, because the portal is open and it will remain open for a while. And it has a really heightened energy on the day of August 8th, very potent and heightened, which is what I want to talk about here in this YouTube video. And it's very unique in the sense that the reason why it's unique this time, this go around, is because we find ourselves in the midst of almost all the planets in retrograde. And we're about to have 2 more planets go retrograde at the end of August, Mercury and Uranus. And the last time actually that almost all the planets, I would say I guess maybe all the planets were in retrograde was during the pandemic of 2020, when most of the world was shut down and we were all told to go indoors, literally stay inside. So every planet means when it goes into retrograde, it's about going within. So it's not by coincidence that we were all told to stay indoors. And I'm sure there was a lot of soul searching, a lot of reflection that was happening at that time when many were told to stay home for the most part for a long time. And I'm not saying, or I'm not feeling that we're going to have another form of pandemic for this, for August. But what I am feeling, and this is, purely intuitive, and what I'm sensing from my guides, my own team, my own council of executives, is that a lot of it feels like it's definitely going to be revelations and shocking type news. And we kind of are seeing a lot of that in the news. I'm seeing that with, especially, with the celebrities, and a lot of things coming to light, let's just say, being shine, a spotlight. And really, that's really what the full moon, the first one for August, in Aquarius feels like as well, shining a spotlight. And that, being that full moon, the first one to initiate us into the LIONSGATE portal of August 8th. So it's giving us the opportunity to clear a lot of things in order for us to step more fully into that portal of the LIONSGATE portal energy at a heightened, potent energy. And so, to the point is that a lot of these planets being in retrograde feels like it is going to be some very powerful revelations that will create some ripple effects at a much deeper awakening for some. And awakening is more so waking up to your own soul and realizing your own divine gifts and your own divine truth of who you really are at the soul spiritual level. Now, there are, many layers of awakening, and it feels like going into a rabbit hole. It's like Alice in Wonderland, and going into deeper and deeper and finding the truth and the layers of that truth, the revelations of things, of the connections to the universe and the connections to the other dimensions, as we expand our consciousness more so. That is why right now is the right time to start having these revelations and shining the light on the things that just need to come to the surface. Now, at an individual level, that is also occurring where you're having this revelation of certain situations in your life that are also reflections of the things that make you wonder about how your life has been led up to this point. So these are just revelations and truths about your own soul and who you really are at the source and at the divine level. And the power that you hold within yourself, the fact that you already are and have that creative force of energy within yourself that you can manifest and you have, much more potential than you realize, more so than, at the human level. And so sometimes, we lose track of that when we get too much into our human. And so, so that's what these planets, in retrograde are, having this reflection within ourselves, going within, reflecting on who we really are, reflecting on our true divine divinity within us, our divine gifts, our God-given gifts that we have, and applying them, making them practical. Because that is also the Virgo portion of that for the end of August. The beginning is Leo, and there's a lot of heart energy, courage that is also feels like it's very potent. It feels very actionable. And so I feel like in this actionable state of wanting to step out more into the public, spotlight and speaking from divine truths. And I feel that many of you are feeling that as well. And so it doesn't necessarily mean it is for a business or anything. It could be in your own community, in your own family, your friends, and just shining light with your own divine truth in your own divine voice. August 8th, 8-8, double eights for that day of the heightened LIONSGATE energy is, the 8 for me is a symbolism of abundance, but it's also an infinity sign. So it is abundance, prosperity, and its wealth. It's a lot to do with abundance codes for that day. So what the LIONSGATE means, in case you weren't aware, is when the sun and the planet of Sirius, a star, are in a closer proximity to the Earth. And there is this alignment that occurs with the Earth itself, more specifically to the Great Pyramids, where the lion pyramid is near the Great Giza of Egypt. And the ancients who built this, of ancient civilizations, knew the alignments of the stars, and they were placed there for a specific purpose, for that specific alignment of the LIONSGATE portal that occurs every year at a specific date of 8-8. And Sirius itself, which is a star, the planet, is also known as a dog star, and is also known as a central sun. So it is, I feel, very associated to our solar plexus. There is a lion, that is associated to the heart. And so there is this whole heart solar plexus power that is intertwined. And I see it as this infinity sign, like the number 8, that is linking them together. So there is a lot of courage with this lion heart energy. And I feel, this portal itself, the LIONSGATE, will remain open. I feel it will remain open till the new moon of August 16, which is the new moon in Leo. So I want to jump into these 5 themes to know about this LIONSGATE. Number 1, it is definitely very activating of the soul star above the head, into the crown and into the heart center and our solar plexus. And I feel like this is creating this really heightened energy of connection with our own source connection into these higher dimensional chakra points above our head. And I feel like a channel is coming in very clear and getting very clear messages. And that's how the energy is just feeling very potent right now. And I just love the way it feels. So that's what's coming in at a very heightened energy. So you may feel heightened intuition and channel as well. Much stronger connection with your own soul and your own heart. And the number 2 thing is that this LIONSGATE is a portal of manifestation of abundance and wealth. So I feel it's so appropriate, right? With all the stuff going on right now in the financial world and all the fears and worries around that, that is another form of awakening that is occurring as well. And it's awakening to the fact that a lot of the financial structures are not really working for us or haven't been working for us for a while. So it is something for us to just, be conscious of. And in this portal of manifestation that is open for us to bring in those intentions and those proclamations of reclaiming ourselves, of our own wealth and our own abundance, because that is our divine right of who we are. We're not meant to live in such structures. And so eventually new structures are being built that are more supportive of the community, because that is also the Aquarian energy. And this is a full moon in Aquarius that we also are at the beginning of August. So it's reflecting on that. What will, support and serve the people rather than hurt others. And there is this unevenness of the financial world. And so that is one of the things that I feel for this portal because of the 8/8 as well. The number 3 thing is that this full moon is in Aquarius, is an initiatory phase for that LIONSGATE phase. So as you prepare yourself for the full moon ritual and you do your own releasing, your own clearing of your own patterns, and as you clear your own patterns and create this space for creating something new, allowing something new to enter your life. And so it is initiatory phase to get us ready for the LIONSGATE portal of the heightened energy for the 8/8. And the number 4 thing is that these are some new Sirian codes of energy that are also coming from the portal of Sirius and the star, in alignment with the sun itself and the Great Pyramid of Giza. And Earth, Earth, us, and forming what I see, it almost looks like this triangle as well. So it's like a triangle portal. And I feel like the 777 that we had in July, and I did a guided meditation on this on my YouTube channel, where it also has that triangle of the 777, is that they are in alignment. So it's like 2 triangles intertwined and bringing in these new Sirian codes of energy. Before I jump into the last one of number 5, just want to say that I am doing new moon rituals every month that I call the Circle of Quantum Conscious Creators. So check out the content in the description of this video. I am also going to be hosting the LIONSGATE portal transmission and bringing in these new light language energy codes from Sirius and the ascended lions of Sirius, and also with Goddess segment to go deep within your cells and allow it to open up other dormant DNAs that are ready to be unlocked to step more fully into your own power, into the next level phase. It's like I said, this month of August is very different. And these are my favorite sessions to have, group sessions every year. So check out all the description in the video itself, in the YouTube. So the last thing to say, though, is that it is so important that you know this, okay, this final one. On that day of August 8th, and this could be at any time as well too, but try to make an effort for this, that during the peak of the heightened energy, that you stay very focused, maintain this focus on what it is that you wish to manifest in your life. Okay, so it is important too, even when this portal is open now, is that you be aware of anything that is coming up that may be sabotaging you, like a subconscious pattern that just, is filled with old patterns of generational patterns, like having lack of, this mindset of lack of wealth, for example. So the moment that you catch that, shifted and try to focus more on the things that bring you the abundance and the prosperity the things that you wish to manifest, that you desire to manifest. So work more with the proclamations, with mantras, with affirmations, and just be very conscious of that, very focused on that during this time frame, this time period when the portals open, especially on August 8th, on the 8/8. Because it's going to be amplified even more so because of the number 8 amplification. And so, even like after when the portal time frame, as we move into like the next months of like August, September, the rest of 2023 and more, the energies are going to continue to increase, which means that our manifestation potency is also going to increase as well. So these are very important to start, working on clearing a lot of those patterns that no longer work for us, that have been sabotaging us, or that were created out of fear, pain, or some kind of trauma, or even like generational, that we've been carrying with us in a subconscious level without even realizing that they're there. And I wish to share more, in another video, but these are, some of the examples and themes that I wish to share for this LIONSGATE. So I just want to emphasize how important this LIONSGATE is for the manifestation. It is definitely, in conjunction with the new moon for August 16th of the new moon of Leo in August. And, it will have very strong rippling effects for the rest of the year. And I am excited for who we are becoming, more of this conscious, expanded beings. And at the same time, I know there's been a lot of the changes creating, certain fears. But keep your focus on the things that are of love, the things that your inner heart of your own higher guidance is calling you to, your own heart center. And that is the message that I wish to share with you. And if you do like this message, click like and share with others. And also subscribe to my channel, as I will be presenting and providing more intuitive, energetic information as I get it, as well as other guided meditations. Check out some of my recent guided meditation on the full moon for Aquarius that I posted on my YouTube as well. And I look forward to connecting with you at another video. I am sending you so much love, so much peace. Enjoy the LIONSGATE portal in every way.